Hey everyone, today's video is for Monday, May 18th. Today we're going to continue learning about our metric measurement conversions, and today we're actually going to be learning about capacity. And the capacity is just the amount an object can hold, a liquid. And again, just like our other conversions we talked about when we talked about length, kilometers to meters was times 1,000, kilograms, mass or weight to grams was times 1,000, and capacity, the liquid, from liters to milliliters is also going to be 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So again, metric measurement, we're working with pretty easy conversions, just normally times 1,000, times 100, things like that. So you have 3 different types of problems you're going to work on today, so I'm going to kind of go through them with you. The first is you're going to have your typical table problem, your input-output, just to practice your conversions. You're going to have some where you take different units, some liters and milliliters, and either add or subtract them, and then you're going to have some word problems. So I'm going to do problem number 2 for you, and also problem number 3 for you. So these are right off of your work for today. So let's start up on top. So again, remembering that when you're going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, you're using multiplication. And I remember that my conversion today is 1 liter is equivalent or equal to 1,000 milliliters. So again, I'm just going to multiply times 1,000. And if I have 1 liter, that would be equal to 1,000 milliliters. The next example, again, I have 8 liters this time. So I'm going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. So again, it's just going to be times 1,000. And I know that 8 times 1,000 is 8,000 milliliters. For the last conversion, you're actually going to be given the smaller unit, so you're given milliliters this time. So because we're going from a little to a big, we do the opposite operation, we divide. And we've been talking a lot about when you're dividing across zeros, they just cancel each other out. So I have 3 zeros here, I have 3 zeros here, I can get rid of them. And the problem is really just 14 divided by 1, and I know that 14 divided by 1 is 14. I can check it just to make sure by using multiplication. 14 times 1,000 is 14,000, so I know it works. All right, the second type of problem you're going to do is you're going to be doing adding and subtracting. And remember, when you're given 2 units, you have to put them into 1 unit, and you always want to convert them to the smallest unit. So I know the smallest unit is milliliters, so I'm going to have to convert these liters here and these liters here to milliliters, and then it's just a subtraction problem. So going to my conversion, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, so I know that this is just 81 times 1,000, which would really just be 81,000. And then I'm going to add the 603 milliliters to get a total of 81,603. Over here, I know that 22 liters, again, converting to milliliters would be times 1,000, would be 22,000 liters. And I'm going to add the 489 milliliters that are already there, and that's going to be 22,489 milliliters. Now, we're just going to subtract them. So I'm going to do my work over here. So 81,603 minus 22,489. Alright, so when I subtract these today, I know I can't do 3 minus 9. I can't borrow from a 0, so I'm going to borrow from the 6. The 6 becomes a 5. The 0 turns into a 10, but we borrow, so he becomes a 9. And the 3 turns into a 13. 13 minus 9 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. Need my comma. I can't do 1 minus 2, so I'm going to borrow. 7. The 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. 7 minus 2 is 5. So the answer would be 59,114 milliliters. So 59,114 milliliters for that problem right there. And then the last type of problem today is you're going to be doing your typical word problems, so some problem solving today. And again, this is problem number 3. So the Smith's hot tub has the capacity of 1,458 liters. So their hot tub can hold that much water. They've already put 487 liters, 750 milliliters in. How much water still needs added? All right, so I know this is the total right here. So the T is 1,458 milliliters. I know they've already put in some liters and some milliliters. So let's just put in for this one. 487 liters, 750 milliliters. So obviously I know my total is going to be more. I know they've already put some in. We're trying to figure out this box here, how much is left. So it's just a typical subtraction problem. Because we're working with liters and milliliters, we have to convert them all to the same unit. So we're going to convert them all to the smallest unit, which is milliliters. So I remember that 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters. So really, it's just 1,458 times 1, which is 1, 4, 5, 8. And then I add my 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3. So that turns into 1,458,000 milliliters. Down here at the bottom, I have to convert these liters, 487, to milliliters. Well, I know, again, it's 487 times 1,000. So it would be 487, and then I add 3 zeros. And we're going to add the 750 milliliters that are already right there. Well, I know that would just be 487,750. So this is just going to be a subtraction problem. So I'll set it up over here for you. So 1,458,000 milliliters. That's the capacity that their hot tub can hold. Minus 487,750 milliliters they already put in. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is 0. I have 0 minus 5 I can't do, and the hundreds place is a 0 I can't borrow. So I'm going to go the whole way to the thousands. The 8 becomes a 7. The 0 turns into a 10, but we're going to borrow, so he becomes a 9. And this 0 turns into a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. There's my comma. 7 minus 7 is 0. 5 minus 8 I cannot do, so I'm going to borrow from the hundred thousands. He becomes a 3. That becomes a 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. 3 minus 4 I cannot do, so I'm going to borrow from the millions. He becomes a 0. The 3 turns into a 13, and 13 minus 4 is 9. So they still need to put in 970,250 milliliters of water for that problem. All right, so for today's work, you're going to do some table problems, input-output. You're going to have just some addition, subtraction, conversions, and then the last you're going to have a couple word problems to work on. You can use your magic pen. You can type in your responses if you would like. You can draw right on your iPad. If you would like to do it on a scrap piece of paper, that is fine as well. Please just upload everything for me to review. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Good luck and have a great day.